Yo, 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 what's happening, y'all? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. For yours truly, the Grumpy OG, the Master of Ceremonies. I am your host with the most, Crush the Legend. Salute, world. How's everybody doing? We in the fourth day of the week. Thursday's getting closer to the end of the year. So I've been thinking, how has boxing been for you? Far as 2024 was boxing. Has boxing been satisfactory to you as a boxing fan? Are you disappointed because you didn't see some things that didn't take place? Or you just overall you pleased about everything that took place in 2024 when it comes to the sport of boxing? So this is something that we must talk about because we at the end of the year. And let's talk about it. Of course, there's some fights that did not happen. And of course, that's boxing. People is always going to be fights that's not going to happen. Cash, what's going on, bro? How you feeling? I don't know what's up with my partner this morning, so I'm rocking. But yeah, 2024. What kind of year was it? I mean, what do y'all grade the year 2024 in your honest opinion? Are you giving it an A, a B? What are you giving it? Because look at the fights that did take place this year. There was a whole lot of action for sure. We've seen a whole lot of action. And then there's some things that we did not see at all, which always leaving us in the same sunken place to what is these fighters going to do? Because as boxing fans, we are spoiled. We are spoiled as boxing fans. And as we should be spoiled as content creators and so forth and things like that. We are spoiled. We put in the work. We talk about these fighters on a day-to-day basis. We promote these fighters. We keep the sport alive. So we want to see a lot of matchups. We want to see so many matchups, but when we talk about the matchups, especially the last few months, it's been crazy for me because some of these matchups that people was talking about, I'm like, nah. Then some fights that did happen this year, and I'm like, nah, I really don't care about this fight. But I learned to accept what comes with the sport. But there's a few fights that happened in 2024 that's going to carry over to 2025 because it was entertaining. It was good, But then it's some fights that took place and we just watched the fight, got over, not even talking about it much anymore, So has it been fair to you, Cash? What you give boxing? What you grade it 2024? How would you grade boxing? You give it an overall A, an overall B, or maybe a C. Say, I ain't complaining. We only going to get what we get. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. DS3 in the building. DS3, you beating my ass this week, man. I barely got no motherfucking goddamn players playing all week, and you beating me and shit. Ain't that something? It's in fantasy basketball, man. I was on a winning streak. So I got the DS3, but shout out to DS3. But yeah, DS3, we talking about, how boxing, how you grade boxing, 2024. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Richie Rich in the building, my partner. Yeah, So what I'm talking about, what we can talk about is how good 24 was. Was it good? Do you give it an A or B or a C? Regardless how you grade it, right? You give it the grade according to how boxing was to you. Um, I'm gonna give it. I start off. I'm gonna give boxing a grade of for the entire year. In my honest opinion, I'm gonna give boxing a B. Yeah, yeah. Prize, you give it a B too. Cash, crypto say A minus. All right, man, prize fighters saying a B. Now, man, prize fighters probably saying a B for the same, for the same reasons. And of course, I'm giving it a B because there's a lot of fights we didn't see. You know, you said you had to lay low next year, 2025. What's going on, DS3? DS3 said B minus, so he give it a B minus. Cash Crypto said, "Hey, I think Cash Crypto won some money all through 2024. Cash, he's out there busting their behinds on those bets, wasn't he?" But I give it a B, man, because like I said, for me, there was a couple fights that we didn't see. But other than that, I give it a B. I think it was a pretty good year. Um, it was a very. I tell you one thing. 2020 very enlightening. Let me use that word. What's up, Ash? What's going on? Ashley's corner. Y'all better go to class, yo. When Ashley comes on, y'all better go to class, man. She knows her ish. She knows her ish. Part of the reason why I'm sharp, like I'm sharp. You know, I'm gonna give credit to where it's credit due, man. But for myself, man, it hasn't been too much of a letdown. It's been alright, a couple fights, I wanted to see. I wanted to see my man Tank, whip on a couple people, but we can see that later on. You back to Savage Ash? All right, I'm right there. Make sure y'all, if y'all not subscribed to Ashley's Corner, man, subscribe to Ashley's Corner, man. She's so dope. She goes every Saturday, but she's been taking a break. So if y'all haven't subscribed to my niece, y'all better go subscribe to her. You know what I'm saying? Lucky Ash ain't the baiting type, because she'll go on to these fucking panels, destroy a lot of these idiots, man. But I tell you one thing that was disappointing about 2024 when it comes to boxing, goddamn debates. These people is horrible, man. But yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good year. But like I said, 2024 has been the year of exposure in boxing. Because a lot of things got exposed this year. We haven't seen this much exposure in the sport in a while. And it's becoming like that because the sport is getting younger. So you got all these young guys out here. You got your monetization back. Good, good, good. That's great, Ash. Glad you got it back at the Fiction channel, right? So it's been a very enlightening year for me. What I did learn is that nobody really got time. And I think of with all the arguing and debating back and forth about if a fighter is ready or not. You know what? I don't even care about that issue no more. That's something I won't really speak on. Cause my whole thing is, I don't care if you're willing to get in the ring for real with somebody. That's all that matters. That the fight's been cool, but the clout chasing, I don't like clout chasing. I don't like it. Unless you really calling somebody out, y'all really going to take care of business and wind up getting them in the ring. I think we got Fury and Usyk Part Two, which is something that I'm looking forward to. I can't wait for that rematch. I think Usyk is gonna beat him again, but some people is thinking that Fury will win and they're going to try to do a little trilogy. I don't think they should be not trying to be doing a whole lot of damn trilogies. See, I'm saying, especially with these old dudes, man. Let them old dudes go. If we gonna have anybody doing some fight, you gotta bring these younger guys because they're younger. And that's why they need to get in the ring with each other now. Maybe they could do it again later. But what was the biggest what was the biggest letdown for y'all in 2024? What was the biggest thing that you was anticipating that didn't happen? In your honest opinion, that goes for everyone. What didn't happen in 24 that you really wanted to see happen? It was kind of a letdown. You know what I mean? Tell you what was a letdown for me, what was damn surprise. Uh Devin Haney was somewhat of a surprise to me. Um, the way he handled the situation with Ryan Garcia um, was not good. It was not good. Now I always looked at this kid not as the hardest kid or whatever like that, so forth. but I still expected the young man to carry himself in a better way. And the way he carried himself and the way he handled it, that was a letdown for me. I'm not a fan of his like that, but damn, yeah, I wanted, and that's the fight. That was one, that was one thing for me. Seeing Tank and Loma get it in, I'm upset about that. Well, not upset that, that was a letdown because I really wanted to see Tank and Loma. Well, of course, Loma ducked the smoke, and it is what it is, and people still making excuses. But yes, that was one fight that I really wanted to see happen, and it did not happen. Seeing Devin take that beating was one of the highlights. No cap. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get that. You know what I mean? I definitely get that. Definitely, definitely. Now that was one of the most surprising things out of 2024, except for a handful of people. When I mean a handful of people, I mean a handful of people. And said, yeah, all the whole activities and young fighters acting out is the worst part about 2024. Everyone showed their true colors. Yes, they showed their true colors. I'm like, yeah, damn, it's just like Hollywood tabloids and whatnot. They was cutting up. They started cutting up. I couldn't believe it, with some of these things that was happening with some of these fighters. And a lot of them got some whole shit with them. Lot of fighters got a lot of whole shit with them. They actually do. But yeah, that one for me. Tank not able to get his hands on Lomachenko was a letdown for me. What's another fight I wanted to see happen in 24? Oh, I actually wanted to see uh, Too Many Lies as Too Many Lies. With too many damn lies in 24. Bad. They was lying very bad. But I wanted to see, and hopefully I do get to see this in 2025. We need the matchup between the top prospects. Boxing still hasn't done that for us yet, and that's something that's a pet peeve for me. And that was another thing that was a letdown for me. This is why I'm giving it a D because there's a few things that was a letdown for me. Could have easily got an A if we would have got the if people wouldn't have started, putting on shirts and this, that, and the other. Y'all know what it is. A whole lot of tail tucking and ducking going on for sure. I ain't never seen this much tail ducking and tail tucking and ducking in years. You know what I mean? In the sport, because there was a lot of that this year in 2024. But still was an okay year. He said, I feel like Tank made these captain boxers expose themselves. This year, 2025, we'll see Tank knock out both T. Sean and Shakur Stevenson. Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. Man, this is funny. I know. A lot of these young guys really try to, jump on. So it's a whole lot of clout chasing going on, and people trying to cash out, cash in and cash out. You know, yes, Tank and Loma was that letdown. Oh, I wanted to see Tank knock him right the hell on out, lights out, not to be cut back on. Oh, I want to take this, cut all his electricity off. You hear me? Oh, Tank would have cut all that off. Oh, he escaped that. He escaped that. There's a couple of people that escaped Tank this year. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he goes out there. One of the best things for me in 2024 is Tank Davis. And the reason why people Tank in 2024 get me, it was good for me because all these years they've been on Tank saying Tank's scared, he ain't gonna fight this person to fight that person. He's being protected. And soon when the young man get from under the guy, y'all say it was protecting him or hating on him. Because they now see Tank moving the way he want to. and they still making excuses. And it still looks bad on his behalf because it's been put out there. But yes, Tank Davis, um, getting that guys and letting them know, listen, I want to smoke. And then these guys wanted this. Soon when the opportunity was there's all this nonsense going on. I'm like, come on, man. He even gonna knuckle up or not. But he clearly wants to smoke. So that made me very happy. Uh Another good thing that did happen this year, that made boxing good for me is Ben Rodriguez. Shout out to Ben Rodriguez. Ben Rodriguez, one of the best performance boxers of this year, in my opinion. Put on a hell of a performance. He came I watched it at home. That was definitely a good thing for me. So it's a lot of good to take out, but then again, it's still a whole lot of bad, a whole activities, and a whole lot of exposure. Where's all these fighters that been saying all this nonsense about whoever? You know, um, the 140-pound weight class overall was a letdown for me because we didn't get to see as many big matchups at 40 like they are available. The reason why it gets a big. So now we got to try to bring back the 140 weight class, which we'll probably see the rebirth for Cool in 2025, and that's what it look like it's going to be happening when it comes to that. Uh, what else was a letdown for me? What was a loss? Hit me upsets that did take place, and then some of these things I wouldn't even call upsets because I just simply expected those things to happen. I did predict. I did predict Sonny Edwards losing the way that he did. I don't know. I was just right about that, but it is what it is. OG, you seen Keyshawn and ESPN talking about how Tank's team been in talk with Top Rank for a fight between Tank and Keyshawn. Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been listening to Keyshawn run his mouth saying the only thing Tank got over him is money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I like for these fighters to talk they ish. They supposed to be confident in themselves. But y'all more a little too confident. He a little too confident talking like he's elite. Ugh. Who told Keyshawn Davis he was an elite fighter? Y'all did. That's why he think he elite. Keyshawn ain't elite yet. Matter of fact, Keyshawn is a B-level fighter. Fuck we talking about? Keyshawn is a B-level fighter. I don't care what y'all say. He ain't no A-level. He a good B-level fighter. That's what he is. He's a good B-level fighter, man. Ain't nobody even trying to hear none of that with Keyshawn Davis. But Keyshawn Davis needs to worry about what the hell is going on with Belichick. You know, looking forward to that tank fight too damn soon. How about if he don't make it to the tank fight? B level, exactly. Fucking B level, Ash. But he's a little too cocky, man. You know, he might not make it to pass that. He talking a little too fast. Cash Crypto said B level at best, and that is true. Cash Crypto said he's putting on good performances though. That'll make it a big fight, but he's putting on good performances against what? See what he needs to do. Now we can talk about how much the good performances that he's been putting on, but look who he been performing on. Yeah, you take I watched. I just watched one of take. I think what I was watching. National fight beat the fuck. Yeah, 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 yeah. You say he going, but the only reason why Keyshawn is going to beat Belichick is old, man. This is that. That's why I don't like stuff like that because. And then it's another thing that Keyshawn said. You know, he said something about the age. I'm younger, making it seem like that age means something, bro. Age is a factor sometimes, and sometimes age isn't a damn factor. Why they unlock this fucking gate? Yeah, but I'm younger. And then he's talking about he got this one punch knockout power. Keyshawn don't have no daggone one punch knockout power. We know he ain't got no one punch knockout power. Right. That's true. That's true. That is true. Let me warm that up real quick. Right. It's almost time to go, man. Who the fuck is that standing right there? Maintenance boss? Alright. At first I'm like, who the fuck is that standing there looking all crazy? But yeah, like I was saying, man, you say you like this energy? Yeah. Now, I'm thinking, right? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that 2025, I'm thinking that by that it might be the break of friendships. These guys can't too long with all this friendly stuff. They can't be going on with all this friendly stuff. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Boxing fans has already said we're not getting fights that we want to see. And you got people talking about, well, our integrity and loyalty. Nah, nobody's trying to hear that. They ain't your damn blood and none of that. And me and my homies, we'll never do any goddamn physical harm to each other. But if we going to get fucking paid, we're going to try to knock each other head off. You hear me? We going to try to knock each other head right the hell off. We getting paid. We don't care about that. We getting paid. You know what I mean? So, him like, I'm never gonna fight Shakur. That's not good, bro. Because in this sport, ain't no damn friends. But I'm telling you, man, I'm really thinking that 2025 is gonna really test their friendship or their so-called brotherhood. It's really gonna test them. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, man. Y'all know Shakur Stevenson ain't thorough-minded like that. Let's be honest. Shakur ain't no thorough-minded dude. He ain't. He ain't no thorough-minded dude. So he's showing out here making all this noise and shit. People thinking that Keyshawn is a better performer than Shakur in the ring and this, that, and the other. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, man, it ain't. Something gonna happen between those two dudes. And we need to see that. Yeah, but you know what? This is what I say. When they talk about these belts, what a fighter's supposed to be doing, I don't like when boxing fans do that because guess what? A fighter don't have to fight for no damn belt. That's not what they want to fight for. Regardless if you're a boxing fan and you want the fighters that you like to go ahead and get a belt. All right, that's cool, but if that fighter you like that, they not fighting for belts. I don't give a fuck what they fighting for. As long as they fighting. And as long as somebody's going to get in there with that fighter, that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day. As long as somebody going to get in there with them. Oh yeah. I can't wait for that. So we do got a couple days coming up at the beginning of 25. Now, with 25, best 2024. I know that's a little too soon, but I mean, there already been talks about some boxing matchups that we might see. So I mean, starting off with David versus David, that's a good way to start off 25. OG. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it is. I think yeah, that's crap, man. Who you got in that fight, DS3? I know I'm taking David Benavidez over I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a good fight. I'm taking David Benavidez. And I think honestly I'm taking him on because veteranship. Um he's been there before. Now both of these guys fighting each other at 175 pounds. Like I said, David Morrell did not look good his last fight out. He did not look good. Y'all know the rules. You only look as good as your last performance. So, with David Morrell, looking the way that he looked his last performance, which a lot of people feel as though David Morrell lost that fight. So how did we get here? How are so many people so confident about David Morrell beating David Benavidez? That's something that I need to know because how was that? How was y'all so confident that David Morrell is going to beat David Benavidez based off his last performance? Now I get it. Morrell is the better boxer, or the better skill, better style boxer, but I don't know. And it didn't look like he carried too much. The power that Morrell had at, at 68, it don't look like it carried up to 75. So I don't know. Unless you guys who's picking David Morrell to win feel as though David Benavidez ain't that damn good. Because I think Morrell is good, but I think he needs a little more time to be able to beat some of the top fighters but we'll see. It should be a good one, but yes, they sleep on David's skills, man. They sleep on his skills, and I like Benavidez, man, because he's one of the best speed switchers in the sport of boxing. He's one of the best speed switchers because he can switch speeds in mid stride while he's throwing his punches. You know what I'm saying? He's very good at that, and his hands is actually faster, or they're a lot more faster than what they actually look to be. So he does have a prowess with him that'll be a problem. But my thing is if it winds up turning into a fight, I'm even going to favorite Benavidez even more. Because I don't know if Morrell can get down and dirty and fight. Ooh, that thing hot. Yeah, I don't think he can do that, y'all. I don't think he can bang like that. But I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be a boxing match. Y'all know that's turning into a damn fight. Yeah, he likes to bang. He likes to fight Cash Crypto. That is a fact. He likes to bang. Since Money may retire, a lot of these boxers got no defense and lack fundamentals. You right, DSP, but you know who problem that is? That's their damn problem. That's their damn problem. And I'm sick of the boxing community always blaming Floyd Mayweather for the mindset that these fighters have. It's not Floyd Mayweather's fault, y'all. Why these fighters think the way that they think. Because if it was really Floyd's fault, They would be doing everything that Floyd done to get to where he is, to become the person that he is. They're not doing that. These fighters are not doing that. See, y'all talking about the wrong things. Y'all been sitting out here and y'all been blaming Floyd Mayweather. Y'all been blaming Floyd Mayweather for how these fighters is thinking. That's not his fault. What are y'all talking about? Well, Floyd got him thinking this. Floyd got him thinking that. No, they got themselves thinking that. It ain't got nothing to do with Floyd. Floyd is not the only undefeated retired fighter, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't the first, and he definitely ain't the goddamn last. I Floyd Mayweather, outside of haterism, you can't say nothing bad about his career. Hell of a boxer. Even if you consider him the GOAT, ain't no problem with that. If anybody argue with you and say he ain't the GOAT, the person you think ain't the GOAT. The person you think is the GOAT ain't the GOAT. But who in their right mind would disagree with that? Besides out of hate. Andre Ward and Canelo boxed at a high level too. Yes, they had. But you can't keep on blaming Mayweather because if these cats is really doing what Mayweather did, they be fucking beyond gym rats. Okay, see, y'all always leave that part out. Y'all leave out the fact that Floyd was in the he crafted his craft. You got to stay up on your edge. Crawford up there too. See these guys, you got to practice on your edge. You just can't be out there, you got to listen, they ain't following Floyd. So don't blame Floyd. If they doing everything that David Floyd did, from training and all that, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Stop blaming Floyd for these damn boys, man. Stop blaming Floyd for that. They ain't Floyd's fault. That's their damn fault. Floyd didn't tell them to act like that. Then they was misinterpreting what Floyd said. A lot of people misinterpret what Floyd said. It went right over your heads. But you know what you're watching? Tank's the most cerebral boxer right now. People be capping like Shakur Dev got some Floyd in them when it's really Tank. Now let me talk about this with you guys, right? Let's talk about this. All right, let's start from the beginning. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Tank is a student of the game. Yes, Tank studies the sport. He actually studies the sport. Now, listen, let's talk about this. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Let's start from the beginning to where how all this started and came about. Shall we, my beautiful people? Let's do that. Now remember. Now I'm gonna say this about Floyd. Floyd dropped the damn ball. Money Mayweather dropped the ball. When we talk about TMT, it could have been the T to the M to the T. So when they had everybody over there at his gym, right? Remember when he first, what's going on, bro? Huh? No. Anything good with you? Um, when he had his promotional, he had all these fighters and stuff, which he fell dramatically. Yes, he fell dramatically. A lot of those fighters did not live up to what they said he was going to be and things like that. So then, remember, it started trickling down, and the next thing you know, you hear about these three young boys in the gym, which I was calling three the hard way, aka the Dream Team. Follow me now. Three the hard way, Shakur, Dev, and Tank, aka the Dream Team. And I was saying, well, damn, you know what? He got these three dudes up under there. I hope he got all these guys signed. Because I still want to kick Floyd in his ass right now for not having all these dudes signed to him. Because you know what he could have did to the game as a promoter? Do y'all know what Floyd could have did to the game as a promoter with just those three fighters? But see, he's so hung on himself that he ain't even paying attention to how he could have really been swagadocious. He missed that part. Like, dude, the best that he could have got the highest praise. Like, he could have made history in another way because of these three young animals that he had at his gym. Remember? And then, the talk is going around about those three guys because they was the talk of the gym, regardless what was going on at the Mayweather Club, or whatever. Those three dudes was the talk. They was the highlights of the gym. You start hearing about his other fighters and stuff like that. They start falling off and leaving and blah 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 blah. Right? Follow me now. So then, hold on. So then, on top of that, yeah, yeah, salute Tony. Floyd's known for stabbing the body. Yes, one of the best. I love his body attack. Love his body attack. So now he had all these. He had these three at his gym. Now, do y'all know when all this problem started? When the separation started? Who's the best out of those dudes and all that? Once they started going through that at that damn gym, that's when things kind of fell apart. Because everybody was, oh, who we going to listen to? Who we going to listen to? Somebody at the Mayweather gym need to let us know who's the best out of those three because they know better than we do. So we was listening. So Floyd Senior said, "Man, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all tripping. Hey, this boy Devin Haney, he's the best out of the three. Remember? So people started going with Senior, automatically thinking that Devin Haney was the best out of those three when there wasn't even no goddamn inch of proof of that at the damn time. And it still hasn't been any proof of who's the best out of those three guys. Exactly. Cash crypto, that's why he gets so much hate. I never seen a little person get so much damn hate, man. Now I see little people get picked on, but I never seen a little person get so much hate. So getting back to this, so things start getting crazy over there, and everybody on their stuff, and things fell apart. Score top rank, Devinville, they said, fuck it, we gonna go do our own thing. Tank stayed there with Floyd Mayweather, and that's where all the hating started. But the reason why y'all hate Tank the way that y'all do is it ain't because of Tank. Stop it. Y'all know the real reason why they hate Tank the way that they do. Stop it. It ain't because of Tank. It's because of Floyd Mayweather. That's why they hate Tank the way that they do. That's why Tank gets the hate that he receives. It ain't really because of him. It's because of freaking Floyd Mayweather. Remember, y'all was saying, "Oh, Tank gotta fight somebody." Floyd's protecting him, but y'all acting like everybody else is going around fighting all these damn killers. Y'all act like everybody else surrounding Tank Davis was out there going out there fighting killers and all that, and they wasn't. And Bill Haney, what's up, Optin LD? I'm starting from the damn beginning. See, people think I ain't got a good memory. Shit. That's where it all started from. And then another thing, just because Devin's, going out and going on his own being his own promoter, that's when they became Haney meat eaters. Oh look at that! Oh look, that young boy, that much younger than thinking he his own boss. Look at him, look at him. Devin's own boss. And y'all heard all the nonsense. Who's the best out of Tank Shakur and that? That's the same thing with Biggie, Jay Z, and Nas. Oh, yeah. Well, I think Dev and Shakur is the better two. I don't think Tank can't beat either one of these guys. Tank ain't got the eyes for they got. Yeah, all this nonsense. Hey, dude, the professor, what's going on? Yeah, when he said he fights like a cowboy. Yo, hey, yo, Tank. got some. Oh, Tank got bars too. Nas obviously. Now I mean, so in this situation, Tank would be the damn Nas. Biggie, Jay Z, and Nas. Now I mean, Tank, Shakur, and Dev. Remember, Tank was the weakest out of the link. Remember all these shit all on Tank. Look, and all this stuff. Oh, look at that. Dev is a man. I can't respect Tank. Tank older than Dev. He ain't even his own promoter. Look at he's sitting there with Floyd. Then y'all get mad because the way Floyd was matching him up when y'all know good and damn well it be up to the goddamn promoter. Early he said that ass. Now he sitting out here look like it. Okay, so then he finally leaves. He leaves him. And most of y'all take haters didn't think it was ever going to happen. That's what sent them into a scary frenzy even more. All this time, they better. They do this to him, they do that to him. Tank ain't got a high IQ and making it seem like Dev and Shakur IQ is high as shit. I don't know. They IQs look as high as they did against the level opponents that they was fighting. That's why their IQs look so damn high. Even though they do have a high IQ. But it just happened to look higher because of the guys that they was fighting. Huh? Make it make sense. Then all this nonsense start going on and everything, and then next thing you know, oh, he's not gonna do this, he's not gonna do that, and you sitting there looking stupid. And still, and all, what's up, Jay? Yeah, right? And then still and all, on top of that, y'all still hating like a mom. Y'all still hating. I can't wait for 25 to come so, a couple of these people can get done tone what they're gonna get done tone. So I ain't got to hear y'all damn mouths much more. Because in 2025, I don't want to hear a bunch of crybaby stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. I definitely don't want to hear it, y'all. To say the least, is a bunch of bullcrap. But hey, if we wind up getting, hey, I tell y'all one thing: if this bull keeps they sure don't. I got Jerron Ennis styling on Teofimo Lopez. Is that fight even happening? Are we really going to get that fight? I know one thing in 2024, Tio got the hell on my nerves. Tio really got on my nerves, yo. For real. Yes, and when is Frank Martin returning to the ring? When is Frank Martin returning to the ring? I haven't heard him say anything about his return, but I think he should be fighting soon. Now, y'all notice this? Now, everybody was talking this trash about Frank Martin, right? You don't see anybody out there rushing to fight Frank Martin, do y'all? Y'all don't see nobody out there rushing to fight Frank Martin. But they was talking all this trash about Frank Martin. Oh, look what Tank did to Frank Martin. And the only reason why Tank did this to Frank Martin because, Frank Martin ain't skilled enough, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. But is anybody trying to fight Frank Martin? Huh? I mean, rapping to Shakur, Shakur is notorious for wanting to fight guys coming off big losses. They ain't doing that tank money, man. Hanging out, on vacation, whatnot, kicking his feet up. But he better get back in the ring, goddamn. Because I think Frank is good. I want to see if any of these dudes can beat him. He talking all this crap. I'm telling you, DSP, Tio wish he was a brother, yo. I think Tio really wish he was a brother. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, he is moving up to 40. You know what, Cash Crypto? I like him at 40. I like Frank Martin at 40. I think that's it right for him at 140. Yeah, he needs to be active. So, hey, Earl, what are you doing, Earl? Like we already know what you doing, but don't have your fighters like that, Earl. Don't do that, Earl. You hear me, EJ? Man, keep your fighter busy, man. Keep your fighter busy. And then, matter of fact, speaking of that, do Earl have any other fighters besides Frank Martin? Does he have any other fighters besides Frank Martin? Does he have any other fighter besides Frank Martin? And then if he does, he's not rushing to put him out there, but he needs to get Frank back in the ring. Need to get Frank Martin back in the ring. Yep. You see, well, Earl was supposed to fight Sebastian, and that fell apart. Out, man. Earl might would just retire, man. He might would retire. I think Earl should go in and retire. Earl's taking too long to get back in the ring his damn self. Do he still have Frank? Tank shipped the apple from the tree. Yo, Ash, I gotta highlight that. There's my God, the box story in Cash Sports was happening, Cash Sports. He says if he does, they not names yet. Right, right, right. I know he's been work. I know our guy been working, but it's scaring me, Ash. You know what I'm saying? I need to actually see him get back in that ring. And we know the longer they take to get back in the ring, it's really not really safe for those guys to do that. Let me see. Same thing with the Charlos and Wilder. I think Wilder should go ahead and retire. Wilder don't need to do anything else. Wilder gave us some years of boxing. Then when you look at his story, that man don't need to do nothing else. Nothing else. If Wilder going to do anything for me, um, let's just see him and AJ finally fight. It's the perfect time. You know, they both did have their asses kicked and stuff like that. Do that and get out the game. But other than that, you don't really need to do anything, man. I don't want EJ wants Bud to be his last fight. Oh, we ain't getting that rematch. The Charlotte need to have several seats. They need to do something, man. Maybe they need to retire. I mean, because we went through 2024 just fine without the Charlos, right? Even though we didn't get some fights that we wanted to get, but we still did fine. You know, what you know that old ass dusty ass saying, "One monkey don't stop no show." But they gotta make up a new one. They act like monkeys is the only animals that do shows. Yeah, yeah, if he's gonna fight, I'm gonna watch, but it's been too long, and this is one of the scary things we was worrying about with Arrow. Too much time off in between action. It's not good for anybody, you know? Yeah, too much of a layoff, and especially when your layoffs is consistent, it's gonna be hard to get the rust off and the cobwebs and things like that. What you talking about? Yeah, you know what? And I think they've been working against him. They've been working against him. It's been working against him. I don't think that's too healthy, man. I don't think that's smart thinking. When fighters does that, that's not smart thinking. You know? It's not smart thinking at all. That's not good thinking. I think the more active you are, the better you are. You know. Mm, DS3 early 25. Now here's the thing. Him coming back 54. I don't even know if he's getting a Fundora fight, so I don't even know what's going on with that. But I do know that um Earl Body been through a lot since that car crash. A good break might have really been needed. But he was doing too much in between that. That means so see all these things where Earl was happening like back to back. Then he was out there being a daredevil on top of that. He didn't want to relax. But what do y'all? Wait a minute. Now we've been talking about the 140-pound weight class damn near all week because we said 140 should be more lit and more busy than what it is with the fighters that's up there. Now let me ask y'all a question real quick. Okay, so now Hitchens got a belt. Hitchens got a belt, and Frank Martin moving up to 140, and one of these young prospects is moving up to 140, which is Emiliano Vargas. So we got two people moving into 140. Frank coming up there, and then we got the prospect Emiliano Vargas going into 140. Now, with that being said, there's quite few good potential matchups at 140 because 140 needs to get down to the nitty gritty. We still waiting for undisputed at 140 pounds. They up there bull crapping. They bull crapping. We should have already had undisputed at 140 pounds. It's never healthy to believe you are invincible. You say that again. Say that again, Ash. It's never healthy to believe you are invincible. And then a lot of people got on Robeisy Ramirez the way he, just stopped fighting in the ring. But people don't understand, man, that eye injuries ain't no joke. Eye injuries ain't no joke. You can't see out that joint, and then it's very uncomfortable. Some people can endure through it, and some people can't. And he wasn't able to endure through it. That, you know, Cash Crypto, that and him overtraining. Yeah. Who knows? They were supposed to be coming back, but the Charles just need to retire. I just think they need to go ahead and retire. They got too much mental damage going on with them. Outside the ring, they got too many outside problems. They really haven't been focused. But it's a new day and time. In the sport, it's a new day and time. Definitely not sure about the Charlos. But it's a new day and time, and it's time for these guys to move themselves over and get up out the way. There's a whole new line of fighters coming in, and we might go through a little drought. We might run into a little drought, and I'm gonna hip y'all to it. I'm just guessing. Now listen to me carefully. Yes, it's mental, bro. Just doing the building, the voice, aka the guru and the primo of the boxing talk. All right, that's my guy. Salute to Just Do. Um, here's my overall thing. Getting punched in your eye ain't no joke, man. And y'all really got punched in your eye before? Besides, let alone getting a broken bone, but you get punched in your eye, you see all them different colors and stuff like that. Hey man, that the eye is dead serious, and you need to see things. Why y'all think Fedora, as long as he is, he loves to fight from the inside. because his vision is not good. And for the boxing, but since his fight is not so good, he has to be closer. You know what I mean? So it's like he's farsighted. All right. He's like farsighted, so that's why he likes to fight on the inside because he can see better. Yeah, hey man, getting socked in the eye by a kid that hurt you, they woof. And you know they use all their strength. They throw everything behind it, man. I remember my little nephew punched me in my damn eye. He was about 7 at that time. Yo, it felt like a grown up punched me in my jaw. And he had my jaws like ling 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 ling. He didn't make my inch swell up, but god damn, he had my thing blinking like strobe lights. I think he should get LASIK because I don't think him wearing contacts fighting that's not good. People quick after a good shoulder punch. You're teaching them how to punch? Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, let me go let this lady in real quick. Hold on, y'all. Yo, well, y'all can come with me. Uh, yeah. Hey, I'm trying to tell you guys. What's happening, Dan? How you doing? Excuse me. Yeah, what you say? So, my whole thing is this. Like I was saying, getting back to what I was saying. Um, getting small hands got right in his eye. But my whole thing is this, man. Like I said, I give 2024 an overall B. It's been an overall B. Could have got a B plus, but a couple things didn't happen. Whoopie doo. It is what it is. Um, Other than that, I need to see these prospects. And how do y'all feel about look like they already talking about tanking Keyshawn, even though Keyshawn didn't get past Belichick yet. How do y'all feel about damn. How do y'all feel about hold on. Open this a little bit. This feet is heavy as fuck. How do y'all feel about Kid Austin getting a fight with Shakur and Stevenson? Now, I've said this a few times and I'm starting to see it. I didn't know when I was going to start to see it, but y'all know I've been saying this for a while. The upper echelon fighters, they better be careful of what they doing because they're gonna mess around. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a big set upset happening. I don't know who's going to make the upset, but it's going to be a big upset. Oh, yeah, that's not even an upset. Tank gonna kill that young boy. I don't understand Keyshawn Davis. He's feeling himself too much. Somebody told him he was elite. He's not elite. He's good, but he's not elite. He's definitely not elite. Man, I might go live early if I have time. I'm gonna cook these Keyshawn haters. Turn fans. Hey, just good go. If you do, bro, I'll be up, man. I'll come on with you if you do an early joint, man. If you do an early joint, I'll be up. I'll come over there. But I like him though. I just think I like him, but I don't, think he's elite just yet. I think he got to put in a little more work. You feel? I'm telling you, Ash is an upset coming. I'm sitting here trying to figure out where it's going to come from, but an upset is coming. I've been saying, I said Man, one of these dudes gonna wind up losing to somebody he ain't supposed to lose to. And I ain't gonna say who. I got an idea, but I ain't gonna say nothing yet. I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Cause if I put it out there, somebody gonna steal it. And then they gonna make a whole thing on it and act like they were so clever and came up with it. No, they didn't. They are ridiculous, but I do like him. I do like him. But here's the thing with him, right? Him moving the way that he's moving, there's nothing wrong with it. But the turning into a star after he lose the tank may not work for him. I like Bohachuk. Yeah, he's nice. I chop his name up all the time. Bohachuk is nice though. He's definitely nice. He said that, Keyshawn Hayes has turned fans, Ashley. That's what he's saying. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of the kid, but I'm not no hater. I like him, but he need to do more for me to start thinking he's damn elite. Man, ain't nobody worrying about no damn Devin Haney. I know Cash Crypto. That's just pitiful. I don't know what's going on with that kid. I don't even know if is he mentally back yet? Nope. Who's he gonna fight? That's definitely one thing that has a big question mark on it. Now, I mean, that's one thing that has a big question mark on it. How's this guy going to be? Yeah, that's what he's saying. Actually, he's saying that Keyshawn haters are fans of Keyshawn now. Yeah. Ashley, it's some of them, and the only reason why they doing that because they take haters. Oppin and LD said, I got Schofield making it rough fight. He gonna rush your core up and get the Mexican style aggression split decision. I want to see Shakur get hit. I want Shakur to get punched. You hear me? Hey, just I gotta see Shakur get punched, man. He's the last one out of the group that ain't got punched yet. Now I know some people gonna say, hey, Chris, the reason why he the only one that ain't got punched yet because his defense is better. Okay, you feel as though that is the case. I won't argue with that. To see my man get punched. We seen all of them get punched. I gotta see Shakur get punched, man. Who Virgil fighting next? I think Virgil. Hold up, Virgil fighting. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Hey, just talking about that, right? And I love their confidence and everything. Even though, when they were saying it, I would keep it real. I'm like, man, I thought it was cloud chasing, but I told him I said, y'all serious business. Now, I mean, if it ain't cloud chasing, you really want that smoke, is no problem. But I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. But their confidence level was up. Got a chance to co-interview Floyd Senior over on BBO channel, but he's gonna have to do something. I mean, but he's gonna have to be careful too, because let me tell y'all this, right? Say what you want about Shakur, whatever like that. Not a hard puncher. That's not his fucking style. So what? He's not a hard puncher. That don't mean that gives you a reason to dislike the guy because he ain't a hard puncher. Boy is a boxing tactician. He just needs to get back to doing what he's really good at. And he hasn't been that way in a while. That's all it is. But Shadow 9, what's going on, Shadow 9? How you been? Yeah, I'm cool with it nevertheless too. And yeah, Loma is done with boxing. Loma needs to go sit his ass down somewhere. Loma is good. But what I was saying about to say about Kid Austin and Shakur, um, yeah, because you know it could be like a bull versus a matador. I mean, and you got a slick enough matador that's always making the bull crash out. So Shakur is smart, witty. He got good punch placement. The only thing Shakur doesn't do, and I think he needs to start working on that shit. Shakur, he don't make these guys pay when he make a miss. That's the only thing I don't like about Shakur. Far as the way he boxed. That's the only problem I gotta get. Like, dude, you gotta make him pay, my man. No, he's not. And that's the thing. Like, Schofield can go in there and get a boxing clinic ran on him. You know what I mean? Because that's a good possibility. So I damn sure not ruling that out. I don't care who I think Shakur can lose to or beat, but I'm an honest guy. I mean, I'm damn. Y'all know me. I'm fair all the way around the board. Yeah, that's my whole thing right there. I'm a fair guy all the way around the board. You might not like how I give it out, but shit, everybody gonna get it. Everybody get it the same way they supposed to get it the same way. I really have no picks. I don't have no picks. Favorite fighter or not, if I like you or not, they all gonna get the same thing dealing with me. But with Schofield, Shakur can run a clinic on him, y'all. Regardless of what y'all say about you know, his defense of spacing. You know what I mean? Because he's good with spacing. You know what I'm saying? Shakur probably got a nice little basketball game because he got that setback, which is something that he gets criticized for. They said, well, where's the rest of his defensive prowess? But guess what? If that setback is what's working for you, if that setback makes it difficult for people, then what the fuck? Why abandon it when it's working for you? That's what it is. Yeah, I told you. Hey, Just, I know what I be talking about, Just. Hey, Just, I never even seen the kid play basketball. I never even heard him talking about playing basketball. You see how this? See that fucking step back. That step back, yo. Listen, I know sports. Now I'm like, yo, the way he stepped back, if this bull play basketball, I know he'd have a killer step back jumper. So he don't have to use no shoulder roll. He don't really have to use those other things. He don't even have to be slick. And this is what confuses people about Shakur defense. Because it's like, damn, he's so defensively sound, but he don't do nothing real tricky. God damn, Asian girl. God, hey, mouth, hey. Chung Lee just walked by. I'm ready to Bruce Lee, Chung Lee, Jet Li ass, and everything else. You seen him play a couple of times. I knew a judge. I know sports, man. I know a step back. Yeah, I know that step back. You hear me? So he got good spacing with that step back, and it's hard for guys to get to him. But the only problem we have that he don't make them pay after that. That's it. You know what I mean? Exactly, Ash. You have to do something in this sport. He's always just at the right place at the right time because there's not too many people over there that was doing enough. So it's space for him. Like right now, there's space for these the newer guys to step up. And this is part of the reason why we get the early call outs, people. But we like, man, what the hell's wrong with this fighter? Why he's calling? If you look at boxing right now, if you've been paying attention the entire year, right? Things is running short. Things are turning over. It's turning over. So we're not getting an extended stay of certain fighters. Like I said, Tank, Shakur, Dev, their group. Their time is almost done. And I'm not talking about the ones that came after them. Their time is almost done. I mean, think about look at Tank, look at Deb, look at Shakur, look at Tio, look at Ryan. Those group of guys ain't really got too much that anybody want to see them do. Once these guys get in the ring with each other, because that's what we want to see. That's what everybody's overall problem is. This is the reason why people be talking about somebody ain't got no resume based off of because they haven't fought 3 or 4 fighters, which I think is outrageously fucking insane. Because my whole thing is if you have a resume of 30 fighters on it, and you only got five names on your resume, that's not a good enough resume. So that means out of 30 opponents, 25 wasn't shit. If you got at least 35, you better at least have goddamn 10. You better at least 10 credible cats on your resume. Not no five, not no three, not no two. Y'all be giving these giving these fighters holding them the standards that they don't deserve, making them seem like that they so great that if they fight them, that makes up for the rest of their resume. No, you can't have these fighters thinking that. None of them. I don't care who it is. You can't have none of these fighters thinking, if a person fight me, that trumps their damn resume. That's not true. Y'all seen it. That's why it's going on now. That's why some things are happening in the sport that's not happening in the sport. Because we pumping people up and they think, oh yeah, no. If you got 30 or more fights, you need at least 10 goddamn names. Real names, not no five, no damn three. Exactly. Exactly. Now, when we talk about, because this is what we got to think about, right? We know Tank ain't got too much long left. Before he actually, exit out of 35. Now we got to already start looking at, damn, who's going to run the division? Who's going to run 135 now? Based on what we see, we can easily say, well, at the core and Tank leaves 35, we can easily say Keyshawn Davis is going to run 135 because he looked like the most talented out of everyone else that's left at 135. You understand what I'm saying? He's the only one that's really left. We're not really talking about a lot of guys at 135, are we? So 135, just like most of these weight classes, are young boy weight classes. And it's going to get younger and younger, because you got more years behind you than you got in front of you. Remember that you got more years behind you than you got in front of you. Because see, you already lived those years behind you. We don't know how far we're going to live going forward. So when it's time, when the time comes for you to go ahead and get in there and do what you need to do, make things happen, then you have to take advantage of them. One problem I had with 2024, guys backed out of opportunities. A lot of fighters turned down opportunities. It don't look good for them, any of them. Any of them don't look good. I don't care who they fighting next. You turn down a better opportunity. You may not get that chance again. You may not get that chance again, depending on who you are. But Keyshawn Davis look like he's the new coming for 135, I guess. But let me ask y'all this question before I get up on out of here and make room for J Hardcore. Now, like we expecting. Now Keyshawn going there, he already got attention. He's not a star. Slow down, Keyshawn fans. He's not a star, but he's damn near there. All right. Now, let's say he gets in this tank fight and get it done. You think him losing the tank is going to help his career? Because we did, a lot of us saying that it helped his bull career. A lot of people say, you get knocked out by a tank, it helps your career. Oh, all right, cool. So, hey, Judge, you should go on then. Judge, you going to go on? Because I would extend, but I'm going to have to leave work and then, reset when I get out of here to go longer. But yeah, go on this morning, Justin. Then if you go on in a few minutes, because I'm going to do my average time. And then if you come on and play to J Hardcore, do that. Or I might get set back up within an hour if Jay not going to come on. I could do another live in an hour. But if not, All right, cool, cool, cool. And I come through and rock out with you or whatever. You know what I mean? We can do a nice little chop up, talk this great sport of boxing. Nobody talking like we do, Nobody's as honest as we are. Even with our own honesty, may hurt us sometimes. At least we're being honest. We're not shying away from what is real. And what is real that, hey man, I got nothing but respect for all these fighters. Especially these black Americans. I want them to make their money. Whatever you got to do to make your money in that sport, I want all of them to get paid. At the end of the day, I want all of them to get paid. I really did the belts and all that. I don't care about none of that. That's for them. But if that's what they out to accomplish, I want them accomplished too. But we know the main thing that they trying to get is paid. That's why they doing it. So as long as they getting paid, I want all of them to get paid. I don't care if I pick them to lose. I don't care if I pick them to win. I want all of them to get paid. Every last one of these brothers, I want them to get paid. Because you know what? They doing something opposite from the jokers in the streets. And that's why we need more women boxers. We need more women boxers. Man, I'm looking. Hey y'all, we got to find some women, man. We got to find some from scratch. We got to, man. Cause with all this nonsense they doing on TV, having all these pet mouse fights and stuff like that, degrading themselves and all that. But for that little bit of change, shit, you might well turn professional and go get some real money. But yeah, I want all these fighters to get paid. Make their money. Shakur get the money. Keyshawn get the money. Tank get the money. Deb get the money. All of them. All the black American fighters, yes. I want them all to get paid. Get y'all goddamn money. And whoop whoever ass you gotta whip. Then some of y'all gotta whip each other ass to get that money. So what? It's a business. Don't take it personal. Business. Now, I mean, y'all think Alfredo Benitez and Sugar Ray Leonard, now I mean, got personal. Shit, Sugar Ray's married to his goddamn sister. He get that paper. Fuck that. Oh, no, man. Oh, business might mess up our friendship. Now that we making money together, if we get in the ring and fight each other, we homies and all that, we both getting money in our pocket. Two of the biggest names in the sport ain't happen to be friends, man. That's competitive nature. You know how many times some of these fighters have fought each other and one lost and the other one won, but they hung out with each other after that shit. Motherfuckers did knock people the fuck out and they still hung out with them. What's wrong with this soft ass generation? These B-side niggas doing 1 mil gates at home need to just take the opportunity to fight and stop having demand. Bud Crawford effect. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it is. But look, man, I'm gonna get up on out of here so I can probably get back on within an hour since J Hardcore is not coming on. And then if Dugo come on, go over there with Do. And we're gonna do what we do. But man, as 24 satisfies you in a way that you wanted to be satisfied in boxing in the year 2024. I give the year 2024 overall D because it been a B like level year. Could have got the A, but a couple things didn't happen, so that's the only reason why it didn't get the A. It should get an A because they exposed a lot of it. But I think with all the exposure that happened recently in the past few months in the sport of boxing, it should be shaking some things up in 2025. So with that being said, we got a lot to look forward to. Thank you, Cash, the box store. I try, man. So whenever you say I'm doing a great cook, whenever y'all say it's a good job, I really appreciate y'all compliment. Know what I mean? And I will be in class at 2 p.m. I would definitely be there. Yeah, but listen, man, I'm gonna get up one out of the way and I'm gonna see y'all in a couple minutes. Just said he gonna try to go come on when he gets the kids to school, so we need to continue to cook 7:31. Alright, so with that being said, it's the Grumpy OG, the master ceremony, the greatest man alive. And we do, you love to hate talk reality. Shout out to the JBT, shout out to TWT, Anger Management Squad, shout out to all the boxing factions. We all play a big part in keeping the sport alive. Shout out to the LDBC, shout out to the mob, shout out to everybody. We all doing something, we all doing it different ways, but we all doing the same thing and pushing this great sport that we have a love and passion and hate for. So with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all morning and I will see you guys in another 30, 35, 40 minutes. Make sure you press the like button on your way out and we go.